What's up, guys? This is the Boxing Blaze. Today, September 2nd, 2015, and obviously we're here to talk about boxing. A little bit about myself before we get started. My name is Jason. I'm a boxing reporter. I've worked for T-Street Controversy Live, and I've worked for Real Combat Media. I've interviewed Chavez Sr., Chavez Jr., Don King, Sean Mosley Sr., Sean Mosley Jr., Michael Buffer, Chris Arreola, Carl Frampton, Jose Benavidez, Robert Garcia, la-di-da-di-da-di-da. And I'm going to be reporting on Cotto versus Canelo coming November, so I'm pretty excited to go to that fight. But let's talk some boxing. Last Saturday, Santa Cruz fought against Abner Mares, and it was a really good fight. If you watched it, you know that Santa Cruz won by majority decision. That means as of August 29th, Abner Mares is 29-2, and Leo Santa Cruz is 31-0. It was a really good fight. Like, from the first bell to the last bell, they just went at it. Like, they did not. It was non-stop. They were relentless. It was a really good fight. Leo Santa Cruz threw, 1,057 punches. And then Abner Mares threw 980 punches. So that means overall, together they threw over 2,000 punches. So I'm surprised that there wasn't even one knockdown in the whole fight. Now, for Mares to have won, he needed to be the faster puncher, fight on the inside, and throw more punches than Santa Cruz. And for the majority, that's exactly what he did. But it didn't work. And here's why. Well, in my opinion, Abner Mares was throwing a lot of punches, but they weren't effective. They weren't making Leo Santa Cruz think twice about coming in. So when they would go toe-to-toe, in my opinion, a majority of the time, Leo Santa Cruz was winning those exchanges because he had the cleaner, more effective punches. That's basically why. Now, Abner Mares tried to keep Leo Santa Cruz on the inside by wrestling him. If you watch the fight, he would Abner Mares would grab Leo Santa Cruz's right arm, and then Leo Santa Cruz would have his other arm open. He would start punching with his left. So it was for a little bit of the fight, it was kind of dirty. You can tell that in the beginning of the fight, Abner Mares, he tried to knock out Leo Santa Cruz in the first 3 rounds, and it didn't really work for him. Obviously, it just didn't. So in the second half of the fight, you could tell that Abner Mares tried to outbox Leo Santa Cruz, and that's where he ultimately failed, because he started boxing from the outside, not from the inside. And since they were boxing from the outside, Leo Santa Cruz had the advantage because he has longer arms. So Leo Santa Cruz made some space, made him pay, and that's where Abner Mares lost. So a lot of people going into this fight didn't really think that Leo Santa Cruz was gonna win because of his resume. He didn't have that many legit opponents. Like, his last fight was against auto insurance selling construction worker. So I don't blame people for picking Santa Cruz. For me, my heart was saying Leo Santa Cruz, but my head was saying Abner Mares. But at the end of the day, Leo Santa Cruz is a 2-division champion that was untested, but he rose to the occasion. And then he just used his height and his reach to his advantage, and he won. That's how he won. Now, will there be a rematch? I don't think so. It's not because it wasn't a good fight. It's because I think there wasn't enough controversy for the people to be like, we want another one. Once again, it was a good fight, but nobody's demanding another fight. So what's next for Leo Santa Cruz from here? I think he should fight with Lomachenko, Rigondeaux, Nonito, or Carl Frampton. Nonito and Carl Frampton. Oh, if you don't know who Carl Frampton, he's this guy from England, and he comes to fight. And Nonito always comes to fight, and Santa Cruz always comes to fight, and I like good fights. So any combination of those with Leo Santa Cruz, I'd be happy with. Now Abner Mares on the other side, he's probably gonna go for another 2, 3, 4 mediocre fights, just normal fights, and then he'll try to get himself another title shot, but that won't be until like another year or 2 from now, so doesn't really matter. But you know, that's my time. You know, this is the Boxing Blaze. Please subscribe, please comment, tell me what you think. I'll talk back, see, you know, maybe I'll learn something from you, maybe you learn something from me. Follow me on Twitter, follow at the Boxing Blaze, and follow me on Instagram at the Boxing Blaze. Thanks. See you next time.